Masechet Nedarim Daf Amud Aleph 79A1. Bring the pills. Yeah? He comes and he says this. We just said Shashtika. He says Shashtika Mekayemet and Shashtika Mebatelet. Remember, we just said, right? There's a chumrah by hakama more than a farah. Are you listening? There's a chumrah by hakama more than a farah. What's the chumrah? He says shtika mekayemet. When you keep quiet, you're mekayem the neder. Then shtika mevatel, but keeping quiet is not mevatel the neder. Can you come and vatel the neder? Obviously not, right? Next, kiyem belibo, right? Another thing. What happens if you're mekayem belibo? Kayam. It's going to be good. Hefer belibo. What happens if you did a parat nedarim in your heart? No, it's nothing. So therefore, this is a chumrah or kiyem in, right? So he comes and he says, what happens if the father is mekayem or the husband and youchol hafer, right? Hafer and youchol kayem. Tani. So therefore, we came and we said, so that means these are the chumrot that you have by hakama, right? More than a farah. Okay. So now he comes and he says this. My love, are we not talking about now b'shotek al menat lemikat? Are we not talking about now that you're doing shtika al menat laknit? That means you're keeping quiet because you want to tease her? Says the Gemara, no. Shotek al menat lekayem. You want to be mekayem. So says the Gemara, hainu kiyem belibo kayam. So one second, that's mekayem belibo. Yeah, that's kiyem belibo, and that's going to be kayam. Ela, but rather b'shotek stam. We're talking about shotek without any reason, and you're just keeping quiet. Why? I don't know. You're keeping quiet. Okay, fine. Okay. Well, no. You kept quiet.
If you keep quiet, stop. You're not mekayem.
You are mekayem, but we didn't know what's the reason why you were keeping quiet. Meaning, are you keeping quiet because you wanted to be mekayem, or you keeping quiet because you want to tease her? We don't know. But you just mekayem. You just were quiet, stam. But the fact you were quiet, stam, that's already enough. Okay. So says the Gemara, Ashkechan chomer be'akem be'afer. I just found the chumrah of hakem more than the afer. How do we know that there's a chumrah of afer more than hakem? So Rabbi Yochanan says, Nishalin ala hakem v'nishalin ala afer. You could ask a chacham to be mevatel a kiyum, but you cannot ask a chacham, right, on the hafara to be mevatel a hafara. What does that mean? When you want to come and you want to be mevatel hafara, you can't be mevatel hafara. The second that the husband and the father did a farat nedarim, kaddish. There's nothing more to talk about. Okay, there's nothing more to talk about. Okay.
Why would you be
So now Mativ Rav Kahana. Rav Kahana comes and he asks the following question. So we say that the pasuk is actually talking about shotek al menat lemekat. What does it mean? You're keeping quiet al menat to be mekanter and menat to tease. Ata omer shotek al menat lemekat. You tell me now shotek al menat lemekat. Or maybe it's eno ela b'shotek al menat lekayem. Maybe it's you keeping quiet because you want to be mekayem. As כשהוא אומר, when you say, כי יחריש לה, הרי בשותק המנהל לקיים, כתוב מדבר, הוא תאמר בשותק המנהל לקיים. המאני מקיים, so what do you tell me, אם אחרי שחריש האישה, בשותק המנהל לקיים, כתוב מדבר. תיופתא, so that's going to be a תיופתא. What does it mean a תיופתא? This is a question against it. So you see from here, the שתיקתו, the entire day is considered a הקמה. Even if it's going to be שותק המנהל לקיים, it's still going to be a קיום. So says the Gemara, ולו קימהה בשותק המנהל לקיים. So why don't you just say that one is shotek al menat lekayem and one of them shotek stam? Shotek al menat lekayem means you keep quiet, but you want to be mekayem the neder. You want to validate the neder. Shotek stam just means you just keep it quiet. Why? Stam. So says the Gemara, you're right. The psukim are extra. So the fact that it's extra, that's why you can learn this. So Mati Rabbi comes and he asks the following question: Nadraim chashecha. If a woman comes and she made a neder with chashecha. So remember, the husband could do a farat nedarim until nighttime. What happens if he didn't do it and it already became nighttime? And you yachal afer. Amai why? Maybe it's just considered that you're keeping quiet just to tease. So tiyufta, this is a good question against Rabbi Hanina. Ravashi also asked the following question: I know that there's nedarim, but I don't know that there's meferim. Yafer. He could still be mefer nidrei ishto even after Yom Shmito, which means like this. What happens if a person didn't even know that there's such a thing? Right? That means he didn't do it, right? Because he knew that there was an neder, but he didn't know that he could do the hafara nedarim. He didn't know. Meaning he didn't know you could do that. You're going to tell him, oh, by the way, why didn't you do a hafara nedarim? What's hafara nedarim? No, you just annul it. He says, how do I annul it? So you're the husband. I could do that. He didn't know. he could do it even after the day. Yeah, he could do it even after the day. What happens if he says, no, I know that I could do hafara nedarim, but I didn't know that this is a neder. Rabbi Meir says it's not considered a hafara, and Chachamim say that it is, you should be able to do hafara. Why? Tiyufta again, right? This is a tiyufta, right, on Rabbi Hanina. So therefore, maskanat Gemara is that even a shotek amenal leaknit velo amenal lekayem shtikato b'yom shemo mekayem et neder. So it comes out even if you wanted to tease, it's considered a mekayem neder, and that's the halacha lemaaseh. Adran alach nara meorasa. Now we're going to start Perek Achadasar, the 11th chapter. Perek Achadasar. Okay, the 11th chapter. The Fayin Tet towards the bottom. The 11th chapter. Ve'elu nedarim shehu mefer. These are the nedarim that a husband or the father could do hafara nedarim. Tevarim sheish man inui nefesh. Anything that has inui nefesh, which means that she's going to suffer because of it. Emerchatz, im norchatz, so she's going to take a shower, not take a shower. Emerkashev, leikashev, she's going to adorn herself or not adorn herself. Meaning, like put up makeup and clothing, all these things. Ayin tetamu bet 79b. Amar Rabbi Yosef says Rabbi Yosef, en elu nidre inui nefesh. These are not called inui nefesh. Why? Because it's not so much tzar. This is inui nefesh. Amra kuram perot ha'olam. She's not going to eat any fruits. You could do a hafara nedarim. Pero medina zor, but if it's only these fruits, she only said a certain country. Fruits from this place. So yavila medina. So bring it from another country. Perot chaymani ze'alai. She says she's not going to eat from this type of a store. You can't do it. But if the parnasa was only from there, you could do a hafara nedarim divrei Rabbi Yosef, which means that here it's coming out that you would only be able to do a hafara nedarim only if it's mamash something which is like necessary, not just stam. Meaning she just says, listen, I don't want from this store. Fine, so get from another store. I don't want from Publix, I want from Walmart. So get from Walmart. You don't want from Walmart, so get from Target. You understand? Like it's no big deal. But let's say the partner says only from that's something different. Right? Or she says all the fruits for sure, yes. Right? Why? Because then she can't have fruits at all. There you could do a hafara nedarim. Okay, says the Gemara. Just 1 second. You could only be mefer a neder that has inui nefesh, and if not. We learned in the Braita. The husband is the one that could come and do a hafarat nedarim on anything to do with him and her, even though it has nothing to do with inui nefesh. So why? So Amri, they said halen ve'alen, whether these or these mefer, you could always do it. Right? The husband could always do it. Miu inui nefesh mefer leolam. If it's inui nefesh, you could do a hafarat nedarim forever. Right, even after he divorces her. Aval en bain inui nefesh, but there is no inui nefesh. Kedeita techutea v'hafara. Only if it's under him, he could do hafara. If he megaresh la, but once he divorces her, chayla la nidrea. Once he's megaresh her, the neder is chal again. A huge chidush. You just understand what it just says. Meaning, the woman comes and she makes a neder. The husband comes and he does hafara nedarim. If he divorces her, doesn't matter when, it could be 5 years later. He divorces her, the neder comes back into place. Because basically, since it's something which does not have inui nefesh, he only has the power of taking away the neder while she's married to him. The second that he divorces her, ki'ilu the hafara is removed, okay, and then it just goes away.
This is only consumption, or everybody agree to it?
What?
Everybody agree to this? All the chachamim is a halacha.
So now he comes and he says like this. Now he comes and he says, okay, anything was between him and her, but there's no inui nefesh. But they do have inui nefesh. So it's not going to be chal the neder. Udvarim shen b'hem inui nefesh, and things which are not going to have inui nefesh. Ki megarish la chaylela. He says, what? Is it going to be choser and chal when he's going to come and he's going to divorce her? Vatnam, we learned in the Mishnah. Rabbi Yochanan ben Nuni Omer, Rabbi Yochanan ben Nuni says, Yafer shemi yigarashena. You should do a hafara nedarim because maybe you're going to come and you're going to divorce. Utea suralo, and it's going to become prohibited to him. Almas, you see from here, ki megarish la mefil la miikara, right? When he's going to be megaresh by the husband after he's already kfar mefer and everything, have hafara, it's going to be considered hafara. So Amri, so they said, halen ve'alen, these two different types of nedarim, have hafara, right? Even after the girushin. Ela nidre inui nefesh mefer. But anything which is in nefesh, you could be mefer ben leatzmo uben le'acherim. Whether it was that he didn't get married to somebody else, or whether he divorced her and she got married to somebody else. That means even if she got married to somebody else, that's what he's trying to come and say over here. That means since it's mutar ladam lachzik grushato, so as long as she didn't get married, obviously she's still considered like the wife technically. But once she gets married to somebody else, then she's not allowed to get married to him again. Right? That's a regular. One more time, a woman gets divorced. There's a mitzvah to be machzik grushato, to take back the wife. If she gets married to somebody else, kaddish, she can never get married to the original husband. So to do with the nedarim, which they have inui nefesh, the hafara helps to be mevatel the neder leolam, right? But he comes and he says, and therefore, even if he got divorced from her and she got married to somebody else, he's allowed to do hafara nedarim. Okay, it does not mitorel, because he could always do that, right? And by inui nefesh, but if there's no inui nefesh, latzmo mefer, he could only do hafara for himself. La'acherim eno mefer, he can't do hafara nedarim for somebody else. So therefore, if she gets divorced and she gets married to somebody else, it doesn't help. And this is what we learned. So one more time. If it's something that has an inui nefesh, whichever the machloket, we already learned the Mishnah, what is considered an inui nefesh. But if there is the concept of nedarim and it's considered inui nefesh, he could always annul it. But if there's no inui nefesh, so then he cannot. He's only annulling it when she's married to him. Once he comes and he gets divorced from her, it awakens again. It starts the neder again. Okay? So now it says the Gemara, what happens if she says she's going to take a shower or not? Haki kamra, this is what she said. If you're going to tell me now, she's going to say that she's not going to come and eat any food, so she's going to take a shower. Why do you have to do a farad nedarim bichlal? Yeah? He says, lo tirchatz velo litasran. She says she's not going to take a shower and she's not going to prohibit the perot olam ala. And furthermore, he said what? These are not considered inui nefesh, right? For sure it's going to be considered inui nefesh, right? Why? Because you want to eat fruits. You're never going to eat fruits in your life. Any type of fruits, vegetable, nothing. Right? Maybe she's going to take a shower and then all everything is going to be prohibited to her, right? She says she's never going to benefit from rechitza if she's going to take a shower one time. Okay, that means if she's going to take a shower, it's going to be prohibited, right? From then onwards. Because of that, right? You could do a farad nedarim. Because what's she going to do exactly? Okay, we're going to stop.